Second video today. I have these prayer books. They're called Praying the Scriptures for ... There's one for your kids, there's one for your teen, there's one for your adult children, and there's one for your life. It's by Jody Burnt. I believe it was in that book because what she does is she writes out chapters on various topics, and then at the end she puts in scripture with blank spaces for you to fill in the name who you're praying for. I love these books. I can't tell you how much I love these books. I think it was in one of those. I don't know if it was the praying for your children or for your teen. Jody was explaining a situation where she actually prayed, or she might have had a friend who prayed, but the prayer was, I pray that my child gets caught doing the things that they try to do sneakily. And I thought, oh, that's bold, because half the time I don't want to know what people are doing. But if a child or adult is able to conceal a sin that they're doing over and over again, or just a one-time thing, and they're not caught, then they're holding it in. And that is not good, okay? So I bring that up just because that's perspective on prayer, and that's the type of perspective that I would love to have had 20 years ago when I was a new mom. So you are welcome. I'm sharing wisdom with you. Use it and apply it. Pray that your child gets caught doing the things that they're trying to hide. And then support those who find it out. I also wanted to say our kids are not going to be perfect. And I know in very deep parts of my mind it's gotten better. I get discouraged sometimes when I keep teaching something over and over and over again, and on top of my teaching, I model the proper thing to do. And I get so discouraged sometimes when my kids don't pick it up. I'm like, I'm modeling to you what you should do, and on top of it, I'm teaching you what you should do, and you're still not getting it. So here's the reminder. Kids are not perfect. It takes time for them to grow from a child to an adult. And it is a process. It is a long process. And you're not going to get off easy, because most of the things that are worth teaching and worth them learning and knowing, those are the things that are going to be the hard lessons to teach. The things it's like I have a wrecking ball on my neck today. I have this is wonderful, beautiful necklace. I think it's lucky. So anyways, it just choked me while I was trying to take my seatbelt off. On that note, stay encouraged. If something seems to be a lesson that your kids just aren't getting, I encourage you to pray over that too. Pray that they will be around people who will teach them the values that you want them to learn, but they just aren't getting it from you. I was talking to a young lady not too long ago, and I was giving her wisdom. I was giving her advice with lots of love. It wasn't judgmental. And she's nodding and, thinking, wow, that's actually really good advice. And I said, and here's the kicker. I said, your parents could tell you the same exact thing, and I can tell you the same thing. And you'll hear it from me, but you will not hear it from them. There comes an age, and I'm not sure when it starts, but I think it's as they get older, but they don't hear us because they don't believe that we are the end all and be all. They begin in their development, they grow, and they realize there's a world out there and there are influences out there. There are times when they'll listen to the influence, even though you're giving them all the wisdom that you can possibly give them, and they're still going to choose the influence. Okay, so then your prayer is, Lord, please put people around my children who will guide them well, who will influence them to follow you and not the world. Okay, so those are two little tips on ways you could be praying for your family. They seem a little unconventional, but they do work because the Lord hears our prayers. And ultimately, we want our kids to learn wisdom. And unfortunately, they're not always going to receive it from us. They do watch you. They do sometimes listen to you. Mostly they watch you and they watch your actions. So keep striving to be the best role model you can possibly be. And then also keep teaching them diligently and keep praying for them diligently. I choose to believe that it'll pay off someday. It's different for every child. It might take a really long time. Stick with it. Don't get discouraged. I'm telling that to myself as well. And then you let go and you let God after you've done all those things. And God will take care of it. And He uses all things together for the good of those who love Him. So put your focus on loving Him. Put your focus on finding out what His will is. Put your focus on learning His word. And then focus on loving. That's all I've got. Have a great day.